Hey friends, I'm back and we're going to be making another Disney inspired recipe that I will be making Weight Watcher friendly. So in this video, we're going to be making the gray stuff. Now, if you're not sure what the gray stuff is, it is from Beauty and the Beast. And when they sing Be Our Guest, one of the lyrics in the song is, "Try the gray stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me, ask the dishes." So that's what we're going to be making today. I've had this in Disney World. You can get it at the Be Our Guest restaurant in Disney World, and it is so good. It is very delicious. Anytime I go to Disney, I try to get a reservation at Be Our Guest so I can have some because it is just good. Let me just say that. It is good. So yeah, we're going to be making some today. It is a fairly simple recipe. The longest part is waiting for it to chill in the fridge once you mix all the ingredients together. And everything else is pretty simple. So I'm going to show you all the ingredients and then we'll get started. All right, let's start making the gray stuff. All right, so first, let's see. Hold on, I got to check my computer. All right, so I'm going to show you everything that you'll need to make the gray stuff. First, you need some skim milk. You need some light Cool Whip, some sugar-free, fat-free vanilla Jell-O pudding. You need some sugar-free, fat-free chocolate pudding. Okay, so this is where it came out to be a little tricky. So I was originally going to use reduced fat Oreos, but they didn't have them when I went shopping. So I just got thin Oreos, but I think it's gonna come out the same. It should be good. And then for the top, I got little cupcake gems that we're gonna just add a little bit of pop to it. They usually put bigger candy balls on the gray stuff at Disney, but at least when I've had it, they have, but this was all I could find at the store. They're just little circle, like spherical sprinkles. I don't know, they're called cupcake gems, but we're gonna put this on top at the end. So now let's get to making all of this. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take the entire package of the vanilla pudding and dump it into this bowl. When you go to the store, there's a smaller size and a bigger size of this Jell-O pudding, but I got the smaller size. It is 1 ounce, if you can see it there. It's 1 ounce, and that's what we're gonna put in here. Dump the entire thing. Smells so good. Let's see, what's next? We're gonna add the milk. We need 1.5 cups. So I'm gonna fill up my measuring cup. Make sure that I need a little more. All right, that should be good. Dump this in here, and we're going to mix it for 2 minutes until it is thick. So I got my whisk. Mix it up. I would say that that's pretty good. It's gotten thicker. And the next step is to crush up your Oreos. So we're gonna take these Oreo thins, and I have it calculated out. If they were reduced fat Oreos, you would use 10. And if they were, instead of the Oreo thins, we're gonna do 14. 10, 12, 14. Now, the one recipe I saw called to open up the Oreos and scrape out the cream, but I'm thinking it'll taste good with the cream. So we're gonna leave the cream in. And there's not much cream on these thins anyways. So we're leaving the cream in. Maybe I'll do half at a time. So you just put them in Ziploc baggie. Just crush them up. They say to use a rolling pin, so let me grab my rolling pin here. I think it's in the dishwasher. Yep, it's in the dishwasher. It's nice and clean. Just kind of. All right, so let's crush them up. All right, that looks pretty good. We're gonna dump this half into our pudding. And then we're going to crush up the other half. That's pretty much what they look like once they're all crushed up. And then we're gonna dump that into our bowl. There's some big chunks. I'm just gonna break them up a little bit. So that looks good. And now we just mix in the Oreos and the pudding. Just until they're combined. I think I'm not gonna use the whisk. I'm gonna use my rubber spatula. I'm gonna put this rolling pin away too. We don't need that anymore. All right, so there is what we have so far. All right, the next step, let's see, I have the recipe on my computer here because my printer isn't working. I tried printing it out, but my printer's being crazy. Now we're gonna add the light Cool Whip. They say to fold it in. I'm gonna fold in the entire container. This is an 8-ounce container of Cool Whip. I hope you can see that. So I'm just gonna use this same rubber spatula because it's all gonna get mixed together anyways. Fold it in until it's mixed fairly evenly. It's starting to look a little gray, right? I feel like once we add our last ingredient, it'll look even grayer. Now, the last ingredient we're gonna add into this mixture is the chocolate pudding. Sugar-free, fat-free chocolate pudding. Now, for this, you only need 3 tablespoons. So we're not gonna dump this entire mixture in here. I'm gonna get my tablespoon. We're gonna do 3. 1, 2, and 3. There's like a little bit left, maybe a tablespoon, maybe 2. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but maybe I'll add some milk and just make some chocolate pudding. But I'm gonna stick it back in there and put it back in my cupboard. And we just mix this in. Probably fairly, you might wanna do this a little slower because the pudding powder has a tendency to just everywhere. If you go too fast, I almost went too fast and I had to slow myself down so I didn't shower myself with chocolate powder. All right, friends, here is what our mixture looks like. I have it covered with plastic wrap for when I put it in the fridge. We have to put it in the fridge for 1 hour, but I thought this was pretty easy to mix up. I mean, the hardest part might have been crushing up the Oreos, but that really wasn't even that bad. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little bit on my finger and I licked it, and it tastes pretty good. I went and washed my hands again, and then I went and covered it all up. It's clean. It's not contaminated, I swear. But it's going to taste pretty good. I can't wait to taste it once it's chilled. And I'm going to show you a couple different ways that you can eat this. So we will be back after it's done chilling. All right, friends, I am back. It's been a little over an hour. I'm going to pull off the plastic wrap. And here it is. It really doesn't look much different, but it's definitely firmed up a lot in the last hour. So for Weight Watcher points, I calculated each serving to be 1/3 cup. So I'm gonna measure out 1/3 cup of this and put it into one of these little cups. I'm gonna be serving them in these little cups. But there's something I wanna do. Okay, so I'm gonna dump a little spatula. We wanna make sure we get all of it in here. There's still a lot in this cup. We need all of it because it matters. It matters, it matters, it matters. So this is about what 1/3 cup looks like. Now I measured out 1/3 cup in here because I'm going to use a piping bag and a tip to pipe into these cups so it looks fancier, but I wanted to get an idea of how far up the cup 1/3 cup would be. So I just used this 1/3 measuring cup, poured it in here, and so I have a good idea of how far to fill up each cup. So let's see, I have this icing tip. Now I've never used this tip before, so I'm totally trying this on the fly with you guys on here with me. I have my piping bag I use for icing cookies. I just cut the tip off of it and shoved the icing tip down in so it's not gonna come out. I have the bag folded down, and I'm gonna just scoop some of the gray stuff into the bag. So I will point you downwards so you can see me do that. All right, so I just took a spoon. I'm gonna put some of the gray stuff into the bag like this. I'm gonna fill it up a little more. Move it closer so you can see. That was a little bit big of a scoop. I'm gonna get something a little smaller. Probably do a little more. All right, then you're gonna, you don't wanna fill the piping bag up all the way. I folded down about half the length of the bag because you wanna be able to fold it back up so you have lots of space. So you have lots of space up here at the top. So you wanna twist it shut so that the gray stuff or whatever you would use an icing bag for isn't spilling out the top. You don't wanna fill it up all the way to the top. All right, let's give this a try. Like I said, I've never used this tip before. I actually borrowed it from a friend. Shout out to you, Lisa, if you're watching, because all my icing tips are really small. So we're gonna try these. See what it looks like. Let's see. Use this as a reference. Gonna figure out how full to get it. Not sure if I'm loving this. It's a little hard to get out. I don't love that. I think some of the Oreo chunks are getting stuck. Okay, so we're gonna abort this tip and I'm gonna try something else. I will be right back. All right, so I think I have it figured out. This looks a little bit neater than this or that. That was with the piping tip. It was just a little bit too narrow for the stuff to come through. I think they make bigger tips that are more open, but also have that jagged edge around it to give it that nice look. I liked how it was starting to come out in the beginning, but I'm just not a fan of that. So what I did, I just took the tip out and I'm just piping it through the hole in the bag. So here's what this is gonna look like. All right, so here we go. Just gonna pipe it. Like that. I feel like we could do a little bit more, maybe around the edge. Okay, that's a little better. This just takes practice. I'm not good at piping. If you don't feel like piping it, you can absolutely just scoop it into a bowl and eat it because It doesn't need to look fancy to taste good. I'm just trying with this because I'm bored, and let's be honest, I want some cute looking thumbnail pictures. I'm not gonna lie. That one's looking better. What do we think? All right, I might run out on this one, but we're gonna try. Okay, so I'm gonna refill up the bag, and I'm gonna fill up a couple more cups, and I'll be back. All right, guys, so I finished up filling these cups, and here they are. I added the little sprinkles to the top, just for a little decoration. That's what they do at Disney. Usually the pearls that they add, they're edible pearls. They're a little bit bigger. But like I said in the beginning, this is all I could find at the store. But here's what each cup looks like. So each one of these cups has about a 1/3 cup of the gray stuff in it. And when I put it into my recipe builder on the WW app, it comes out to be about 4 points for 1/3 cup. So that's one way you can eat it. You can just grab a spoon, eat it all up. It is delicious. That is a great way to eat it. But another way you could do it, which this is what Disney typically does, they top a dessert with the gray stuff. So I've had a brownie before, and I've had a cupcake. And so what I did, I took a Fiber One brownie, and I added about 2 tablespoons of gray stuff. I think that's 2 tablespoons, might be more, might be less. I'm not the best at judging, but I piped on 2 tablespoons of gray stuff on top of the brownie, and each tablespoon is 1 point. So the brownie is 2 points on the blue plan. I should say that this is all for the blue plan because that's what I'm on. But the brownie is 2 points, and 2 tablespoons of the gray stuff is also 2 points. So you can pick out your favorite dessert and top your dessert with the gray stuff. Each tablespoon roughly is about a point. Or you could just eat a 1/3 cup of it for 4 points. I would eat them either way, but since I already topped this brownie to show you guys, I'm going to eat this for my dessert tonight. And I can't wait to try it. I'm gonna try it. I'll try it right now so you guys can see. Now let's be honest, I told you guys earlier, I've already tried it and it's good, but I'm excited to try it with a Fiber One brownie. So let's see, I have some brownie on there. I have some brownie on there and some gray stuff, so let's go try. That is good. Guys, this is really good together. Oh my goodness. Looking it off like my spoon or a finger was delicious earlier, but this is even better. It's just more chocolate. I love chocolate. So yeah, if you guys have any Fiber One brownies, I highly encourage you to get the ingredients for this because it's so easy. Just mix it all up, throw it in the fridge for an hour, and top your favorite Fiber One brownie or any other favorite dessert that you guys have, or just eat it plain with a spoon. Whatever you'd like. All right, guys, so I am gonna end this video here. I'm gonna clean up my kitchen, then I'm gonna go lay on the couch, enjoy the rest of my dessert and the rest of my evening, and just hang out. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked what we did today. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button down below. And if you guys make some great stuff, let me know. Tag me on Instagram. You can find me at Abby C Adventures. And let me know what you make. If you make the gray stuff and are just eating it out of a spoon, or if you think of another dessert to put the gray stuff on, let me know. I think the Fiber One brownie, the chocolate Fiber One brownie tastes amazing. If you have any other ideas, let me know because I'm all about desserts and I'm all about new Weight Watcher food ideas, especially if it's dessert. So tag me and let me know because I want to see. So if you guys want to try out this recipe, I'm going to link it below. So one link is going to be the original recipe that I found on Pinterest. I'm going to link it directly to their website. And the other link is my modified version for Weight Watchers. Yeah, you can find them linked in the description below. So take a look at that if you want. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I will be back next time with a weigh-in chat and what I eat in a day video. And after that, I will be doing another Disney-inspired Weight Watcher recipe. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.